Hello, members of the Pride, and welcome back to another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. As you recall, last time we came across Harem, the dwarf, apparently at death's door, despite the fact he doesn't seem to have any severe wounds on him. Not sure what this guy's deal is. Now, he is calling out to Grotus, and Grotus is sort of like the god of oblivion, of the end times, the end of the world, of kind of hopelessness and that kind of thing. So he's not necessarily an evil god, he's a neutral god. He's just the god who's like ready for the end of the world to happen. And I don't remember if he's evil or if he's neutral or what he is, but and I'm not entirely sure what Harem's issue is. He might be evil, I don't know, but he's a little bit annoying because he's kind of a complainer, but at the same time he's funny because it's like he's like this drama queen. And how often do you see like a dwarf being a drama queen? Who knows these things? So anyway, a dwarf is lying on the ground, staring into the dark sky. He doesn't seem to have any severe wounds, but his trembling whisper is weak, as though he were at death's door. Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion. So this is, as you can see, we have some dialogue skill checks. This basically is the possibility of opening up other possibilities to happen in the game. What's wrong? Aren't you being a premature? Quit the act, stand and fight. What's wrong?
I'm dying. I knew this expedition was doomed. Oh, Grotus, my vision darkens.
God. Aren't you being a bit premature? Look at yourself. Okay, so this would be Tartuccio's diplomacy check, because while we have decent diplomacy, it's not phenomenal. I really wish I could have cranked up my my charisma more, but you get what you get. So he's got a +9 to diplomacy. We need a 6 or better.
You're wrong. Who would know better than I the severity of my own wounds? I can feel the last drops of vital force leaving me.
Okay, so apparently Tartuccio failed the diplomacy, so we're going to try to intimidate him instead.
How rude, speaking to a dying man that way. Look, I can't even move.
He moves his hands and then looks at them baffled.
It can't be, but I'm gravely wounded. I can't even stand on my own 2 feet. Watch.
And he gets to his feet.
It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Erin is at your service.
Oh, the drama queen. I'm sorry. People like this are pitiable. I don't feel any like. I don't feel any need to help people like this. They're drama queens. It's like, I need this so that you'll pay attention to me. Oh, good grief. You know, if you're doing it as, like, part of a joke or as a ha-ha kind of a thing, okay, that's one thing. If you're serious like this guy, come on. So, that gives us another guy. Spell conversion. Okay, I already know that clerics and druids can convert. So what this means is that if you're a good guy, cleric, or druid, you can convert any of your existing spells into healing spells, which is cool. Or if you're a bad guy, you can convert any of your existing spells into, like, harming, like something to harm somebody instead. So get all us together here. I guess we're going forward from here. I'm getting I've got a lot of guys here together. Maybe, so over here, I don't know if we've brought up formations or not, but I know formations is a thing in this game. I'm going to go ahead and make a custom formation here. because obviously we need to put some guys in front and some guys in back. So I am a fighter, so I should go up front. She is an inquisitor, but she appears to be like a melee kind of inquisitor, so we'll put her up front. And clerics they're decent either in front or in back, depending on how you want to use them. I think let's just put him in the middle. That way he's available to run around and heal people if necessary. Let's see. We'll do it like this for the time being. Yeah, okay, so it's going to tell you about formations here right now. So we've got our ranged guys in the back, our healer in the middle, our tough guys in front, our melee guys. Okay, and this doesn't... Oh, okay. Let's go over here.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere.
All right.
Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Excuse me. I'm going to take a quick drink of my water here, because I'm a little dry. Ugh. All right, who are you?
Keston House Garess, a fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori.
He knows how to say Sword Lord.
Guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do.
There is. What's going on here?
Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Okay. Do you need help putting out the fire?
No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here. Those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
Okay.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
See, I'm with Lindsay. Where's the hall?
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
Okay, I'll go immediately.
May Abadar keep you safe.
Yes, thank you. Alright, so we're still... Yeah, we still got everything. Go through the fire. So I guess that's in here. Oh boy. That's not good. Oh. Illustrated book episodes. Some game events play out as illustrated book episodes. The decisions you make during these episodes can have a drastic impact on the development of the game's plot. Really? As with dialogues, you will often need to make various skill checks. Depending on circumstances, sometimes you will need to choose one of your party members to perform an action. Sometimes an action will be automatically performed. Okay. Alright. And so our adventure started, earlier and much more tragic than we'd expected. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls, led by Canthus Lionmane, and not at all by that scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Jamandi Aldori was waiting for us, but to get to her, we'd have to march through fire, literally. As we approached the burning building, we drenched ourselves in buckets of water, tried to find a less dangerous passage, or covered our nose and mouths before we rushed inside. No, that one guy said that there is no less dangerous passage. That's the only way through. He also said that we only have to worry about the smoke, but you know what? Prudence here. Drenched ourselves in buckets of water. Prudence is the key to victory. Before moving through the fire, we thoroughly wet our clothes and hair. After that, we covered our noses and mouths before we rushed inside. It's a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. While we may not have planned on going back, if we had come in a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go: to continue. The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Canthus Lionmane led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We had made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I had chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I had been stunned by her beauty. But now, amid the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a... I wonder if she's part Azamar, like myself. She held a burned, barely living guard in her arms. "There are 2 more!" she shouted as she passed by us. "They are wounded! Help me pull them out!" Tartuccio grumbled about something about how Jamandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, can't this lion mane... Okay, so... I can do an athletics 9, and apparently Jathal is our bet. I thought I had... Wait, I have good athletics. No. I have the bet. I have athletics plus 7. Okay, so rush to save the guards from the fire, or diplomacy. Tartuccio again shouted to Valerie that she should leave them and join us to help Jamandi Aldori. I am not pleased with this. I have the best athletics. I have like a plus 7. Okay, so athletics 9. Let's hope for the best. Succeeded. Okay, good. Whew. Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together, we lifted them up and carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. "Thank you. That was truly noble of you," she said. "And now, let us rush to Lady Aldori's aid." Ensuring the guards we had rescued were relatively safe, we made our way to the hall where the battle was already in full swing. One of your characters is fatigued. This is just one of the negative conditions that can affect you during the game. To find out more, open their character screen. Who is... So that would be, I guess... Okay, so that's the symbol for fatigue.
I'm listening.
Shield of Faith. Belt Lantern. I want to check something real quick. I have to remember how to do this. Okay, so character. Oh. Oh. It's because I have an armor check penalty. That's why. I was going, what the heck? Why is my athletics so bad? It's not bad, it's because I've got too much armor on. Okay, so, top priority. We need better armor, or at least something lighter and less, like, skill destructive. Yeah, look at this. Because of the armor, it's making a lot of my stuff. Oh, I understand now. I'm on top of the ball. Okay, alright. Oh, you know what we should do is we should rearrange a bit. You come up here with us. And tell you, you go over to my side. I'll be in the middle. You go to the side. You go to the side. There we go. All right. Uncollected... Wait. What? When you leave a location, you can review uncollected loot from defeated enemies and decide if you want to take it or leave it behind. Loot from other sources, such as plants, chests, and hidden stashes, have to be collected manually. Guards. Oh, okay. So assassins. Okay, so we'll take stuff. I'm not gonna steal from the guard. I guess we can go ahead and steal their... Oh, this is studded leather. I think that's better than what Lindsay has right now. I guess we'll go ahead and just take their weapons and such. These are fairly lightweight. Oh, yeah, it says all these are... Oh, wait, no, it doesn't say all these are assassins. I'm I'm not sure. I mean, these are probably from, like, bodies on the ground. I don't know. It doesn't say, so if it doesn't say, I have to assume that they're just innocent bystanders, and I don't want to take their stuff. So, yeah, we'll just have to go with what we have. Okay, so Lindsay, my dear, yeah, you've got leather armor. We can do better. Here, studded leather for you, dear. Chain shirt. You know what? Maybe. The chain shirt has a little bit, has one less armor, but also has a much lower armor check penalty. You're a chainmail. You're chainmail, and she is banded mail. Oh, okay, so she's all about the heavy. Do I have a shield for you, maybe? Oh, no, she already has a tower shield. Oh, girlfriend's definitely a tank. Okay, so he's kind of a melee guy. She's a melee girl. She's all about range. Okay. I'm at medium encumbrance, so I'm going to be a little slower, but I think this is okay. I wish there were a way to be able to, like, auto-equip that, but that's okay. Alright, leave. Alright, so I noticed in the last episode that during these transitions, my camera goes wonky. So, sorry about that. Just ignore the camera during those times. Reinforcements are already on the way. Say your prayers, scum. Holy cow! Jamandi is taking on that freaking... Okay, hold on. We're going to pause this. Jamandi is taking on this freaking frost giant all by herself. And who is okay, this guy appears to be I guess on the same side? Yeah, he looks like he's a good guy. Oh no. Who is Squeaking King? I'm going to assume Squeaking King is a bad guy. But holy cow, Jamandi is taking this frost giant on all by herself. Okay, rift channeler. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is nuts. So let's get in and let's wade in and... Okay, I guess I'm not currently in battle right now. Wait, have I got all... Do I have all... Do I have... Yeah, I have them all. Okay. So let's get them in here. Okay, now they pause. Okay, so you go here. Lindsay, you back me up and start shooting this bowman.
Serves you right.
Ooh. You should get up close and do burning hands. But no, let's magic missile the assassin leader. You go take on that assassin. You should probably bless us. And then you take on that assassin. Here we go.
No.
Okay, that was I guess that was as far as we could go before we got interrupted. So we'll just keep on going with the next one. All right, so Haram, get in here and help. We'll just have you go over here.
Repent.
You've already cast bless. Can we charge? Yeah, we're just gonna have you charge him. These guys are all doing fine. He's just cast magic missile. So let's magic
this one
missile
to
him
me.
again. Lindsay, let's do an ear-splitting scream on him. Oh, he's scaring. Uh-oh. He did some sort of, like, scare thing. Okay, so frightened, shaken, frightened. Okay, she's unaffected, shaken, and shaken. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so you guys keep going and keep chunking these guys. Because I can't do anything about them. They're currently fleeing. Alright, so shield. Yeah, this is good. Alright, this is fine. Tartuccio can't do anything. Lion Mane can't do anything. Alright, you start shooting him. Tartuccio can't do anything. Jathal, you keep hitting that guy. Yeah, you're fine.
Your life ebbs low.
Actually, you know what? No, you're going to... Well, actually, you don't need to heal, do you? Yeah, you just keep on doing what you're doing. You know what? We'll Touch of Chaos you, just because. Then... she's chunking him. We'll just keep on going with what we're doing here. Oh, wrecked! Oh, oops. Alright, so I am back in the game. Let's run over here to you. She's fine. He's... Tartuccio. Do another magic missile on you. And you're actually doing just fine, just chunking people, so that's fine too. Is anyone badly hurt? Not really. And she's on her way to go there. Okay, so everybody just do your thing. Oh, wait. Valerie, go attack somebody. Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh! Okay, everybody, get in and attack. What? Whoa, attack. Hello? Attack! I told all of you to attack. Who's this? Miri. Oh, hey, Amiri. What? Where is it? Why isn't Amiri part of this? Oh, wow. Frost Giant. Great Axe? And Chain Shirt. We'll go ahead and collect those, because why not? Yeah, let's collect some of this treasure. Oh, wow. Studded leather, short bow, bracers, unidentified? Ooh, does that mean they're magic? We'll collect it all. Oh, there we go. Can we just get everybody highlighted here? We'll just, yeah, we'll just collect everything. I guess we'll get everybody together here. And is there anybody else we have not yet looted? Hey, Amiri. Can we come over and say hi to Amiri? Not even departed, and we've won our first battle. Seems like a good omen, right? Yes, it does. Okay, so I don't see any other bad guys. I think we got them all. Alright, so Jamandi. Oof, my nose.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger, and that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Okay. I noticed there was a part that she didn't say, just as I thought there were worthy leaders amongst you, myself and Tartuccio, to be precise. Exactly what did Tartuccio do? I mean, he magic missiled the assassin leader, but and shot some people, but come on, man.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing.
Me?
You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Uh-huh. Alright. So, diplomacy... I would just need a 4 or better to pass this diplomacy for Tartuccio trying to set me up. He's the one who gave me the ring. Oh! Knowledge world check passed. I could just pick this one. I have no connections to Pitax, but Tartuccio's name, accent, and clothes seem like he came straight from there. Which of us looks more like they might be Iroveti's spy, or liar and attack? I kind of built him to have knowledge world be pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and do I have no connections.
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
I bet my life the spy's anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand, he's got the eyes of a spy and the mug of a spy.
Yeah, that's right. I like Amiri.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Okay, so moral choices. So this is what I was talking about before. Sometimes your character has to make difficult decisions, relying on their conscience or lack thereof. Such decisions impact your character's alignment, gradually shifting towards your character towards good or evil, lawful or chaotic. Some dialogues feature special options that are available only to certain characters with certain alignments. Okay, so the only options I'm given is lawful neutral and chaotic neutral. I'm lawful good. So there is no lawful good option for me to pick. So in this case, I have to pick whatever's closest to my alignment, which would be lawful neutral. Forgive me for my trespass. In my defense, we were in the middle of a battle and in dire need of weapons.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
Kinda like Valerie. I like her voice.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
Harem's bad-mouthing us?
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here?
Okay, Tartuccio's obviously a bad guy.
He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
Oh, come on! Alright, obviously, again, we don't have lawful good, so we're doing neutral good. People were dying right in front of me. How could I just walk by?
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
Thank you, Lady Aldori.
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
Thank you, Lindsay.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Okay, so I'm beginning to see some lines drawn here.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
One headed by Tartuccio, the other by me.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
That would be cool. I'm down with Valerie.
I'm sad to lose
Oh! Uh-oh.
such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have
Sorry.
greater
Something
need of you
suddenly
right
happened
now.
and kicked me out of the game.
Go.
I had to come back.
And may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
Okay, come on, Valerie. My team, my team.
If my leader allows, I would join his team.
Yes.
He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Thank you, Valerie.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
It's a pity we're losing the cleric in the party, but you're kind of a lame dude anyway.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Again, if she had joined us, I would have been very surprised. She's an evil character. No.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
Yay, Lindsay!
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
Go, Amiri!
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands.
Okay.
Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies.
Sounds good. So we received camping supplies and rations ×4, signed scroll Raise of the Dead. Scroll of Raised Dead.
I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution.
Gained 125 experience.
While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans.
Okay.
I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless.
Okay, so we actually have a timeline to pay attention to here. And Sertova.
And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Thank you, Lady Aldori. Curious. So the Royal House of Sertova is actually a very powerful group, and not necessarily the bad guys.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
Okay, so that ends the sort of the opening part to this. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. interesting. From here on out, it's a lot more open world and a lot more whatever we decide to do. So things should progress in a little bit better and a little bit smoother, and not quite so linear and out of our control. We should have a lot more control of where we go and what we do from here on out. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this particular episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do the liking and the subscribing and the commenting in the section down below. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, everyone, always remember that anyone can be a mouse that roars, but it takes someone special to be a lion that squeaks. So embrace your inner lion and squeak on! I am so happy of the choices we got. Amiri, Valerie, and Lindsay. Yeah!